think I'm figuring this out. Hey, folks, obviously it is I. It's been a while since I've done any type of live streaming because I've been busy with the InfoWars show. So hello, everyone. I know we got about 2 minutes before we officially go live, but folks, I'm trying to figure this out. I have no idea what I'm doing. We're going to wing this. I am at my Airbnb right now. I'm just going to make sure that we're live on all the channels before I just start rambling right now. Excited that you guys are all joining me, of course. Thank you so very much. Let's see. Is X live? Can't really tell. Why is everything so strange and technical? This is why I can't do anything on my own. I am, let's see. Is it going to go? Okay, we are live on X. We're going to make sure it's good on Rumble too. The Rumble chat. What's going on, all my friends? I know it's been a while. It has been a very, very long time. And this is my very, very random live stream. It's a rare experience because, folks, I am incapable of doing much. So I got my comment feed up right now. I don't see us live on X, though. But, hey, I see Bill's in here, too. I am trying my best to figure out what the heck is going on. I can't really tell. If you are live on Twitter, what's going on? So it says I'm live, but I don't see a thumbnail. So we're just going to have to wing it. Hopefully you guys are all paying attention. You're all watching right now. I'm going to, hey, MAGA Kitty, what's going on? We got some chicken Francese coming your way. Salt, welcome. I am going to start cooking soon. Folks, and I see you guys all. Hey, all. Okay, so it looks like we're good on X too. Just so you know, not home. This is my Airbnb, so don't judge me. Not everything is like my normal, no. Let's just say I'm very anti-plastic, and so, we're working through it. We're getting through it. Let me start pulling out some of the things that we need, though. As many of you guys know, we are making chicken Francese today. I've already thinned out the chicken cutlets. I'll pull it out for you. I've made my own chicken broth as well. This is what it looks like when you work 100 miles an hour, 100 miles per hour, I should say. And, you're just like, hey, I haven't streamed in a while. I probably should get off my behind and start doing that. So here we are. All right, I'm grabbing the eggs. Now, for those of you at home, I am a big fan of getting yourself some good old-fashioned farm fresh eggs, but again, on the road, so we had to stop and get the blue ones. So if you're wondering if the yolk's blue, it's not, but the eggshells are like super thin, so you gotta be careful with these. So we're making chicken Francese today. I don't know what I'm doing, but we're gonna do it anyways, regardless. Folks, welcome to the stream. I'm excited you're all here. I don't know how people normally do these streams. I feel like I need a photographer, but I'm solo tonight, so we ain't got no photographer. But what we do have eggs, chicken, flour, and we're making chicken Francese over here. If you're in Rumble, hey, drop it in the chat. I don't think the push notification has gone out yet, so maybe I should slow down a little bit. Meth blue broth. Yes, we have that too. I don't know. I don't see the actual notification on Twitter right now. I don't see it on Rumble either. But, we're getting by. Welcome, folks. As many of you guys know, I have not been, I've been very neglectful on these live streams. I used to do a couple a week, not doing it much anymore. So, I got to figure it out. You guys trying to multitask. Is this what you're supposed to do? Or you're supposed to multitask when live streaming? I don't really watch people's live streams. Not really my thing, but we're trying. Let's see. Oh my God, I can hear myself. There's nothing worse than hearing yourself. All right, folks. So we're figuring it out. We're getting it all together. It's probably been a couple of months, Brian, since I've done a stream. So that's the reason why we're here today. I feel like I've been neglectful, and I feel like poor Ed. Ed's been like hoping for a stream sometime soon. So here's that moment that you guys have all been waiting for. This is the stream. This is what we're doing. I don't think I'm gonna be doing this for much. Let's say this shouldn't be that long. It's chicken Francese. Okay, folks. Hey, everyone. I see y'all. I'm trying to figure out if I can make it bigger, but of course I can't. Okay, so I'm going to be doing, see, this is the problem, folks. If you're just jumping in with us, welcome. This is an Airbnb. So it's not my normal setup that I would normally have, but, you know, we make it work. So what I'm doing now with this chicken Francese is in a separate, and I always go with glassware. You got to put it up. So you got to do glassware, lose some garlic powder as well. Organic, make sure your garlic's not from China, because Senator Rick Scott's office, the one from Florida, the good one that we like, he said that the garlic in China is actually grown in sewage. And so since then, I have not gone anywhere near Chinese garlic. I highly recommend you do the same, though. Stay away from Chinese garlic. Make sure organic, yes, and just not made in China. Don't get the Chinese garlic. I'm telling you, the Chinese are trying to kill us. All right, so this is my random stream today. I'm gonna try to figure out life. I don't know how you people do this normally, but we're just winging it as a non-professional streamer. Okay, so gluten-free flour, my favorite. Why? Because you don't feel like crap afterwards. So I usually prefer gluten-free everything. So we got that going here. So that's the good news. The other good news is I've already done the hard work on the chicken already before you guys all got here. Why? Well, because I didn't want someone clipping a video of me pounding meat. I feel like that's very inappropriate. So I already got the meat done. I'm going to work on the lemon as well. See now, chicken Francese, one of my favorite meals. There's a great place in Long Island, New York, if any of you are ever there. And in Long Island, New York, you get an amazing chicken Francese at my favorite restaurant in Comac, New York. You got to try it yourself. But it is absolutely incredible. Give it a shot. It is called La Scala. Amazing. And everyone's loving the fact that I'm telling you, do not eat the Chinese garlic. Chinese garlic, not your biggest fan. You should not do Chinese garlic. Yeah, folks, Infowaria. I keep hearing that it's actual, literally shit. Okay, I probably shouldn't curse, but they grow it in sewage. So don't eat it. Don't eat it. Okay, so for the meantime, we're gonna have our lemon in a second. I've got everything that I need so far, and I've already thinned out the chicken breast. Now, many of you don't know, but when it comes to olive oil, okay, I only cook in olive oil or butter. That's it. Keep it simple. I know sometimes I do beef tallow, but I didn't have beef tallow either. So we gotta be real and honest with you guys. So I had to go to the store real quick and get olive oil. Now, what kind of olive oil do I get? Well, the key here is olive oil is a bunch of BS sometimes. They're scammers. What do I mean by that? Well, you always want to make sure you're getting the organic olive oil. Extra virgin is obviously the preferred one. When you go look at it too, make sure it says that it's just olive oil. No olive blends, none of that, because that means they're going to put the most garbage oil in your oil and then tell you, oh, well, like 55% of it's olive oil, so we could sell it to you as olive oil, but it's actual garbage. So always check, because you don't want to serve yourself garbage, especially those that you love. All right, folks, so I'm going to pour out some of this. Now, again, that's right, folks, don't cook your chicken in beef tallow, unless it's chicken wings. I do like chicken wings in beef tallow, though. I'm not going to lie. All right, so I'm going to heat up the pan. I guess I'll bring the camera in later, but I don't know how anyone does this on the streaming world, but, you know, I'll give it a shot. All right, so we got that going. All right. This is the most amateur cooking stream you're ever going to see, but guess what? It's authentic. It's authentic. Folks, if you're on X, welcome. Yes, if you're actually looking to buy beef tallow, actually Alex Jones just started selling some, so you give that a look. Look, the push notification just went out, so people are just going to start learning now that we're live. All right, for those of you tuning in right now, welcome to the show. We are live right now. I am cooking chicken Francese. I've already beat the meat. I know what that means. A lot of you are going to be roasting me on that one. But listen, okay. The best part about a good chicken, especially chicken Francese, is you want to thin it out. What do I mean by that? Okay, so I cut a chicken breast down the middle, and then you just take a hammer and you just hammer it out. So it's at least the same consistency all around. You want it to be super thin. All right, so what I'm going to do first, I'm going to toss it in the flour first. I like a good thick breading on mine, so that's the reason why I'm doing this. Again, for those of you just joining us, welcome. Haven't done a live stream in a while. I don't know how to do a cooking one. I'm at an Airbnb. Don't judge me. Don't give me cooking advice because I'll block you. But I will tell you this. There's nothing better in the world than chicken Francese. Nothing better. Hey, Bill. Bill called into the show today while we were live, and we had quite the discussion. It's up on his page on X as well. Bill runs the Loomer fan club as well. So welcome, Bill. All right, so we just did that. We got the first flour, and then I'm going to take it back, put it back in the flour again. Why? Well, because I love a good extra coating. Now, I was actually watching someone, and maybe I'll do this with the second one to see what's better. But I was watching this grandma who cooks, and she's from Italy, actually, and she actually does it the reversed way. She does flour and then egg wash and then fries it. So maybe I'll try that with the other one to see which one tastes better. All right. So we've got that. Now you want to make sure it's coated pretty well. I don't know if you can see because my lighting in here is horrendous. Again, this is an Airbnb. Don't beat me up, folks. Thank you so much, Tom. I see you. You are up on YouTube right now, and I appreciate your comments. It's an amazing job you did this morning on the American Journal and every day. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. Yeah, no, it's not easy. I don't know. I've never actually done a 3-hour show every day, and I got to tell you, it's a little exhausting, but it's fun, and we love it. Let's see, folks. Okay, so my olive oil is heating up. Is it hot? Kind of, sort of. Also, I'm going to want to make the sauce at the same time. How do you make chicken Francese sauce? Well, I am trying to stay away from sugar. Normally, you put white wine in here, but I'm not trying to get chunky. So it's already late at night, and I shouldn't be eating this late at night. I actually have a rule, and that rule is quite simple. Don't eat after 5. But unfortunately, well, Central Time, it is now 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock. So that's what we're working on right now. Let's see. Loomer's fan club wants to repost. Love it. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. All right. So we're going to put a whole stick of butter in. A whole stick. Now, once I started unraveling the butter, little Miss Gia came running over because she's chunky and she wants a bite. Hold on, let me pick up Gia. But Gia, let me wash my hands. Gia, I don't want to get you salmonella poisoning. Okay, Gia wants to make her appearance, and she does in all my streams. So here she is, folks. Gia Lapia. She smells it. She wants it. Look. Gia, everyone's going to be like, that's disgusting. But Gia's not a dog. She's a special class. Okay, good girl. All right, let's go back. So we're going to keep going. And I don't know what I'm doing. I need like a camera person for this. Otherwise, this just looks absolutely ridiculous. But good news, we've layered up one of our chickens, and I'm going to put it in the pan and fry it up. As you could hear, the pan is extremely hot. Calm that down a little bit. Okay, so we got that going right now. Next, let me try it on how that woman on Instagram does it. Let's see. So I have one. This one's a little similar than this. I want to cook it. Let's see. She only did 1 coat of flouring. And then I'll tell you which one's better. Okay. Toss it up. See, looks good. Put it in the egg wash. And, we're cooking. We're cooking on this beautiful Tuesday evening. It's been kind of a crazy day. I've been trying to catch up. I did make it to the gym for a little bit, but, folks, I am burnt out. Okay, so egg wash. I'm going to try what the girl on Instagram does. It's a grandma from Italy, and I love following her. She makes up the cutest little videos, and I think they're adorable. All right, so we'll do this other piece of chicken too, but I've only got space for 2. This one's garbage. Gia's judging. She wants a piece of chicken. Folks, if you're up on Rumble, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. It's been a while since I've been on here, and so I think most people forgot I existed on Rumble. So make sure you share it with your friends, of course. But it's just, we're just catching up. Like old buddies. It's been a while. I think it's been like 5 months, guys, since I've done my show. And now I'm doing obviously the show on InfoWars every morning. But yeah, I keep telling myself I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna take a day and get back to Rumble and try to build up my YouTube. I was protesting YouTube for a bit because everyone I know was censored on there. But it's lasted a good 2 years, I'll say that. But I think I'm giving up on the protest. I think I got to just build up on YouTube too. So you can find me on YouTube too. The Brianna Morello Show is where I'm at on YouTube. Haven't really posted there in a while, but it's like I have to be careful. I'm always like on edge with YouTube because you don't want to be too confident with YouTube, and then they just decide to cancel you because they're a bunch of communists. All right, so the egg is done. Done. All righty. So just clean up a little bit of the flour. I don't like a mess. Alrighty. So next up, we're tossing it in the flour. Folks, if you haven't done so already, the independentnewsroom.com is where you're going to want to go to sign up for my breaking news stories. I only do maybe tops 2 a month. I try to keep it limited to like the most important stories that I'm working on or have done. So you're going to want to head on over there. Independentnewsroom.com is the website. Thank you, Dan. I see Dan gave me a nice little compliment on X, and I appreciate you for that. Hey, Daph, I love the sound of the food frying. I know. So do I. Oh, I got to find. Guys, if you're just jumping on with me, please spare me of your criticism, mainly because I'm at an Airbnb right now, so none of this is mine. I actually did just because I got really upset. There were so many. Plastic things around here, and I hate plastic. So I did just buy like new pots and pans for this because it's driving me nuts. And I cook every night. All right, so I made my own chicken broth from scratch. I highly recommend everyone do just that. Super easy. If you're getting a rotisserie chicken, all you got to do is just take the chicken when you strip it down and boil it in water, filtered water preferably, so you don't die or get, become gay. You don't want that other stuff in your body. So filtered water, boil your chicken down for hours, and you'll get this beautiful chicken broth like I have here. And you can use it for everything. You can use it to make your chicken Francese sauce as a base, homemade, great for collagen and everything else that's in it. Also, it's good for those of you who want to boil your pasta. Boil your pasta in chicken broth. Total game changer. Total game changer. All right. We're working. We are working. So the chicken's going. It's going good. Should I bring the camera over there? Is that how people do this? I'm doing this from my work laptop right now. Look. She is patiently waiting. I think it's for her. Okay, so that's what's going on over here. Plus, we have the butter sauce I'm going to be making for all of this. Just cooking on this side of the pan. So we got that going. It looks good. It looks great. We love that. Let's see. Is this the most ridiculous stream you've ever seen? Let me know. I know, Brian. I still haven't done the auto. I haven't had any time to do anything. I'm literally on the fly every day. So I'm sorry. I haven't done any autographed copies of the Melania book, but I do have them. Oh, let me pull it out. This book is also coming soon as well. But let me show you this. Okay, so if you're on Amazon right now, just look my name up, Brianna Morello. You'll find this new, lovely, we just released it maybe a couple months ago, a book of all my Melania Trump looks that I love of hers. It is a photo book, so it's great for like the coffee table and stuff. I love it, mainly because obviously we helped put it together. I put it together, and so it's my proud moment. But you can do this on Amazon right now. Just look my name up, Brianna Morello. Grab a copy. Also, the libs keep like putting negative comments and trying to go after me. So definitely leave a comment, leave a review if you're ready for it. So they tried taking my score. They tried giving me like, I was down to like 3 stars, and they're all like, Melania Trump is a whore. That's all the comments. So, all right, the butter's cooking too quick. Let me turn that off for a second. All right, so the chicken is cooking. It's looking good. It's looking real good. And then we're going to go with some of the lemons as well. Now, normally I have a bunch of people over. I was actually just cooking the other day for Savannah Hernandez. We had dinner the other day at the house. It was lovely. Mainly because I did all the cooking. Savannah was hopefully a big fan. You'll have to ask her about that, though. But I'm cutting up the, I'll probably do this on cam, too. I'm cutting up the lemons right now for this. Because some of this I'm going to use for sauce, so I don't want to overdo it. But for the ones that are going to be the garnished ones, I need them super, super thin. Thank you, Ed. I appreciate you. Thanks, guys. I'm going to figure out how to do this better, though. Like, I've been working in TV for years now. I should have, like, a better setup. Yeah, thank you. I know. I got to do, like, a cookbook for InfoWars. An InfoWarriors cookbook. All right, so I've got my lemon. My lime. No, lemon. Long day. At least you guys know I'm consistent when I don't know what I'm talking about. All right, so we've got the lemon. I'm going to start squeezing some of them in there. So you know it's authentic. You know it's the real deal. I actually have a paper cut in my hand now, so that's not going to be too fun. Okay, so it's a Hooksfield lemon buttery sauce. And what makes me super nervous, they didn't have any organic lemons at HEB today, which made me super nervous. So we're using non-organic, which is something I would never normally do. Again, it's a couple of cents more. I think it's worth it, though. I know it's expensive, folks, but they're killing us with the food. They're killing us with the food. All right. So it looks like my chicken might almost be done. Ooh! That was what? Always stand away from your chicken when it's frying so it doesn't hurt you and so you don't die. This is good advice. This is the most amateur video. Can you tell I've been running at like 10,000 miles per hour all day long? It's been quite the chaos. Folks, if you're in the room, drop a chat. Let's see. I'm trying to like pay attention to real thing. Here we're having. Hey, Go, how are you? All right, let's see. Hey, Rat. Hey, A, how are you? I'm so happy you jumped on. Folks, we are making chicken Francese tonight. Yes, we are. It's going to be a great one. It's going to be amazing. I could tell. The chicken for this side is almost done. I'm going to take out one of the chicken pieces. When you take them out, sit them on paper towels. I also put them on a rack normally, but these are going to go right back in sauce in just a few moments. But I definitely don't want any excess olive oil. So let me take out the first one. Put it on the paper towel. Just leave it there for a little bit. Okay, let me take out this one too. I got one more piece of chicken that I need to cook up. So let's drop that in there now. And we're making 3 pieces tonight. 3. There will be leftovers for tomorrow. No pasta because it's late at night and I can't do that to myself. All right. Everyone was amazing. You know, my tweet the other day went viral, which was so strange. It was a tweet about, it was my random I'm obsessed with home goods tweet, and everyone loved it. Everyone loved it. It actually got like 500,000 views, which is so wild to me. Hi, A. Tell my buddy I said hi too. And I know he learned that I did the WBC, the World Baseball Classic. Yes, it was fun. It was fun. Folks, welcome to the stream. If you're here, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm going to pretend to be a chef. I didn't purchase white wine, unfortunately, because I messed up and totally forgot when I was at the supermarket. So that's good news, though, because I don't need extra sugar. But right now, what I have in here is this is what's going to be made for the sauce. Again, I don't do measurements, folks. We're Italian. We just kind of toss it all together and see how it looks. So I've got the butter in here right now. I also just squeezed in some lemon juice, as you guys saw there. And next, I'm going to add some of my chicken broth. Now, as many of you guys know, I am an advocate for making your own chicken broth from scratch. Let me take it off camera so I can actually open it. So if I can't open it on camera, then we're in trouble. I just made it and I put it in, and now it's all, no! This would be the night when I'm by myself. We will not do this on cam because everyone's going to clip it and say, what a weak woman. Okay, hold on. It's literally slipping because it's wet. Folks, bear with me. I'm a little special. I might just go grab a new jar. This doesn't work. But I should have done a pre-run. It's not opening. It's literally, and no one's here right now. Oh my God, no. Okay, so this is the other problem too, is I always learn, there you go. All right, we got our chicken broth. I'm so glad I did that on camera. Hey, Rusty. Yeah, I do a lot of cooking. I just never do it on cam. I just show you guys the after results. But folks, this is why making your own chicken broth is so good. I mean, I don't know if you guys can see it because it's kind of like my laptop that I'm doing this from, but it's so much collagen, so much good stuff for you, and it is absolutely amazing. MAGA Kitty's like, hold on, girl, I've been there, done that. Put a knife in there. You know, he's got to bang it out for a little bit, and you're good to go. Let's see, Rumble is fine. Hey, Eric. Oh, Eric, I should get you. Okay, so Eric Spracklin's watching right now, and Eric knows Did I have a pickle obsession. So whenever, even when I'm traveling, I still bring a jar of pickles with me. And how did I know before he knew that he was going to ask for the pickles? Here they are. They actually make the best pickles in Texas. This brand, I don't know why they only sell it at HEB, like on Amazon, but these are the best pickles. And they remind me of McDonald's without all the nastiness. That one is for you, Eric. That one is for you. All right, guys, so the chicken's cooking right now. Let me flip it. I need to get like a professional setup if I'm going to do this full time. Maybe I'll just give up on politics. I'll think about it. We can talk about that later after this. But let me put some of the chicken broth in. Many of you guys know, like I said, I cooked this from scratch, so it's going to need a second to kind of heat up a bit. But we got the chicken broth going. That looks amazing. Then I'm going to take the chicken pieces, put them in there, and cook that on the stove for a bit. And I don't know if I personally focus is an Airbnb. Don't judge me. I would never do all of this. I would never. It's all plastic utensils. It drives me nuts. But the things I do for you people. Okay. So, let's see. I don't like spicy pickles. It's not for me. Can't do it. Can't do them. I'm trying to keep. Okay, so Dave's butter. I don't know if you saw Rat, but Dave's bread has like a ton of chemicals apparently in it. What's it called? Glyphosate is also in there too right now, and it's actually awful for you. So, just something to keep in the back of your minds. I know, total buzzkill. That's why you guys tune in every day. Okay, so this is going right now. That's the good news. Where did I put? I have a towel. Okay. Got the chicken Francese sauce going. Let me turn that down a bit. Actually, let's kick it out a bit so it can melt down a little bit faster. We've got our thinly sliced. Again, folks, when you do this, thinly slice those lemons. I keep saying limes. See? That's thin. It's going to be perfect. Perfect. If you guys have any questions, cooking questions, now's the time to ask. If you're in Rumble, drop it in Rumble. If you're on X, drop it on X. I am like barely getting by, folks. I am exhausted. My friends are so cute. All of them are texting me. They're like, you're crushing it right now, girl. I'm like, barely. I know, Chad. I got the AirPods in, but I don't know how else you do this. I don't know how you do this without the AirPods. Oh, what? Also, everyone usually yells at me because I only use stainless steel cutting boards. I know. Everyone says, oh, Brianna, be careful with your knives. I don't care enough. I don't care. But I just don't want those microplastics, and I don't like wood because wood absorbs, and I don't want all that stuff absorbed. Oh, man. Who would have known? All right. All right, let me crank it down. Welcome to my live stream, folks. I am burning down my Airbnb live right now for you all. The things I do for you people. I've been trying to ban it, so it stops. Oh, why? Okay, hold on. Let me open up. I'm just going to give up on tonight. Hold on. All right. So we open up every possible window. And now I got to stand it. Why? This is not working out. This is not the plan, folks. This is not the plan. All right. Let me turn this off. If this isn't working, I gotta get a bigger towel. Oh, well, there you go. Oh my gosh! This is the most amateur stream you've ever seen in your entire life. Let me pull the chicken off before we lose our chicken cutlet. This better be like the most streamed ever cooking show that you've seen on Rumble. All right, folks, let me shift it over to this side so you guys can see it on this side. And I just dropped all the cards on the floor. This is what it's like. Hold on. I need an assistant. Will this work? There you go. I think I literally had, because I don't have my stands or anything, so I literally had my cards that were here. And well, folks, I just ruined all of that. Thank God you guys have a good sense of humor. All right, so I've got cards all over the floor. This place is a mess. My dog actually ran out. Let me make sure he's okay. Hold on. Giuseppe, come here. You can't be scared. Okay. This is the worst dream, I think, in the history of life. This is possibly one of the worst dreams. Okay, here's Giuseppe. He ran out because he doesn't like fire alarms. All right, go upstairs, dude. Okay, so we've got the sauce here, as you guys can see. So you guys are amazing. I love you all. Thank you. Thank you for being so understanding. Okay, so we have the chicken here. I'm going to start putting the chicken into the pan. Why? Well, because that's what we're doing. I probably should put this in the oven. Most of the time I do it in the oven, but let me flip it actually. I probably have enough space in this pan. Perfect. Yep, we'll make it work. We will make it work. All right, folks. I keep saying folks. I gotta stop doing that. I think it's because I'm trying to hide my New York accent, and so it doesn't make sense. No, literally, all the cards fell on the floor as I was doing this. I don't know if you guys can see. So I gotta clean that up later. But it's okay. It's okay. We're struggling. At least Eric Spracklin got to see the pickle request fulfilled. Take that out of context. That will be really bad. All right. So we've got the chicken in the chicken Francese sauce. Now, normally, like I told you guys all, I would normally add wine to it, but we're not going to add wine to it. I'm not trying to get fat. All right. In the meantime, though, we are going to toss on some lemons. And I mean, I could put this on broil and cook this up for a little bit. Alrighty. Now, again, everyone, welcome to my stream. As I cook, I don't know what I'm doing, and I probably should get better equipment if I'm going to do this full time. But for now, welcome. Actually, I'm going to put some black pepper on this. Again, everyone, this is an Airbnb, not my place. Don't judge me because I'm just getting by. But aren't we all? Aren't we all? All right, let me see if they have parsley in here. Nope. All right. Well, no parsley for me. Let's see. Italian herbs. I don't know what that is. Okay. So we're giving up. Okay. So I'm going to take a picture for that because it looks gorgeous. Folks, if you haven't, in case you don't know, I am always so proud of my food. If I could just do this full time, I would. Don't tell Alex. But this is what we're doing. We're cooking it up. We're cooking it up. All right. So I've got everything in here. The chicken's in here, the chicken cutlets with the sauce, obviously. And the fire alarm's not going off anymore, which is a really good sign that things are really working out for me right now. Okay. So I'm going to take this and put it in the oven. Why not? We got the broil on right now. I'm going to brown it for a little bit. That could take a couple of minutes. In the meantime, though, if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in. I am putting a little mint in there. All right. And we're good. Folks, if you have any questions and you want to drop them in there, feel free. Feel free. Don't be weird. But if you have a question, shoot it in the messages right now. I will be answering some questions. Nothing. It's just going to be straight up chicken Francese, straight up carnivore. That's how we do it. The signal looks really crappy on here. I'm not doing any sides today. Normally I would do pasta. I tell everyone though, get your pasta, folks, from Home Goods. That tweet actually went viral. when I was telling everyone you got to get your food, specifically though your pastas from Home Goods, people went nuts. It's like my biggest secret because when you look at the recipe, like let me see if I have a bag. Okay, I do. Here is, does it have ingredients? Okay, so like literally it only has 2 ingredients. And it's water and it's the flour that they have in Italy. And that's it. That's it. So it's one of the best things that I love. You get it. It's a little expensive, I guess I'd say, maybe $5.99 for this bag. But it's totally worth it. Normally I would make it, but I don't really have time. And I really don't want to eat carbs right now. I did make it to the gym, and I got to get ready because it's almost summertime, so you know what that means. But definitely get everything. And Ed, I think, Ed, you tried it before, right? I told Ed last time to cook his pasta in, let me get some salt ready. I told you last time, Ed, to cook your pasta in chicken broth, and I think it went well. I hope it went well. Let me just scoop up all these cards. Let me just kick into one side so I don't slip and fall. That will probably happen, given how today has gone so far. But folks, the good news is the fire alarm's not going off, and the fire department's not coming anytime soon. So that's the good part. The bad part is I didn't preheat the oven, and so it's gonna be a while. But if you have any questions, drop them in the chat on Rumble. If you haven't done so already, though, head on over independentnewsroom.com. That's independentnewsroom.com. It's a free, and it's in the link too if you're watching on Rumble. It's my free newsletter. Maybe we do like 2 emails a month tops. We really don't do much. And I see that on X, David has a question for me about why Airbnb. I am now with InfoWars. I do their morning show. Don't live in Austin, though. Well, not a fan of Austin. So for now, I'm just Airbnb-ing it. So that's been my life. Thanks, Ed, for getting that up in the Rumble chat. Oh, sorry. That was something. Hey, something. Do you have a recent favorite news stories, news cycle? The news stuff has been so bad lately. I'm actually really tired of talking about Jeffrey Epstein every single day, only because I don't want to be like the next John Hannity where I'm like, indictments are coming, arrests are coming, and nothing happens. So North Texas, I'm guessing it's N Texas. This is hilarious. Next live stream should be Brianna parallel parking or changing a tire. I want no part in either. Thanks for the suggestion, though. How embarrassing if I actually had to do that, folks. If you had to see me, oh my gosh, it'd be so bad. Ranger Girl says I should use capers. I actually also get my capers from Home Goods. They have the organic ones, and I actually just found them on sale for $2.50. So I just grabbed a whole bunch of them. But yeah, these are great. And again, this is why I tell everyone, go to Home Goods. People don't believe me. Even like, I know a lot of people are critical, like, oh, Brianna, you buy your sauce. Yeah, every now and then you need to. And guess what? When you buy your sauce from Home Goods, the tomatoes are grown in Italy. Not all of them. Check them out, though. The ingredients are on the back. But again, this is literally, this is 99.4% tomato and 0.6% basil. I mean, it's literally right on the package. This is the best. Home Goods is the secret. Ask A too, because A knows better than anyone that I'm a Home Goods freak. So that's that. Let's see. Chuck wants to know who's my favorite TV chef. I actually don't have one. I don't watch TV. I don't have time. And let me like tip up the camera a little bit. I don't have time, and I'm barely getting by already. So I guess I can flip it this way. So I can't. I don't have time to watch TV. Everyone keeps going like giving like me movie references. To be blunt, I don't watch movies either. I'm kind of a weirdo, folks. And again, this is my Airbnb, so sorry for the bad signal. I'm watching the feed right now, and it looks horrendous. It looks awful. But we're getting by. Folks, if you're just catching up with us, my fire alarm went off because we're cooking chicken Francese. But that's a good sign. I feel like that's like a blessing. When the fire alarm goes off, whatever you're making is going to be amazing. So that's what we're hoping for here. Right now, the chicken Francese is in the oven, though. I need to broil it for a bit. Totally forgot to preheat the oven. So that's definitely something you would normally not see me do. But it's been a pretty crappy day so far. I just dumped all these Cards Against Humanity cards on the floor. That wasn't intentional either. But we're here. It's a stream. Excited that you're all jumping on with me today. If you have a question, feel free to jump in the chat. Thanks, Chuck. Brianna, weirdo, confirmed. Yeah, I mean, what did you think was going to happen? Did you think that you were going to get a normal person who's going to watch and follow politics for about 15 hours a day, cook, and then be just normal? Can't happen. Can't happen. Beggars can't be choosers. Chuck, you got to pick which one you want. All right, folks, if you're up on the Rumble chat too, drop a question in there. Larry, mommy is cooking. Yeah, I guess you could say that. The dogs already ate too, by the way, in case you guys are wondering. They got roasted turkey, spinach, carrots, and pasta for dinner. Yeah, that's why I'm late to my own dinner right now. I tried to eat this late at night, but here we are. Folks, the chicken Francese is in the oven. It's broiling. I can see it, so that's the good news. The fire alarm might go off again, though, so for some reason it always does when I hit broil. But yeah, we've got chicken Francese cooking. Where did I put my phone? Okay, so thank you guys. I'm like trying to keep up. Yeah, I try to sear steaks all the time. Like this place is pretty decent because I have a bunch of windows, but I like the sliding glass doors. So I'm not like a huge fan, but okay. What do I think about the investigation out of Georgia so far? I mean, it's going. I don't know yet. I haven't seen much in the way of substance come out from it, but I can tell you that it sounds promising. I mean, listen, those in Fulton County know that they have done. They've definitely committed crimes. They've definitely committed crimes. We've been talking about this for years now, and it's so frustrating because when I went to Brian Kemp's office, that's the governor of Georgia, he decided to ignore everything, to be dismissive, and to just be a flat out jerk off. So I'm not a Kemp fan at all, and he hasn't done any investigative work that he should have been doing, and it's just so frustrating. But so far, so good. I mean, there's like it's so infuriating to me because people like Giuliani have had their lives destroyed, and it was all over the Fulton County stuff. And the fact that these people are, possibly going to get away with it is kind of insane. It's kind of insane. So I hope that there is a redemption period for people like Giuliani and others. Larry wants to know what is Alex like in real life. Alex is actually super, super cool. So we don't have like a ton of, because like I'm before his show and our studios are right next to each other. So when I'm coming off, he's jumping on, but he's super sweet, super nice. He's always just been very, very kind and sweet to me in our interactions. And I'm very grateful for that. He's done, an incredible job. I was just saying it to him yesterday. I mean, like building what he's built, the InfoWars brand itself, the studios itself, like there's not many people who could ever do what he's done. Actually, I don't think there's really anyone. He's built it up from the ground himself, and it's really, really impressive. And again, it's only possible because there's a great audience who helps him and supports him significantly and supports all of us. So we're very grateful for that. But yeah, I mean, he's absolutely amazing. He's a really sweet guy, and he's just normal. I mean, there's not. I think he's even more entertaining off air than he is on air sometimes. But I think he's a great person. So it's been a pleasure so far to work with him. Thanks, Jean. I appreciate it. Yeah, we're still cooking here, folks. Yeah, I'm still waiting to see what's going on with the studio arrangement and whatnot. I'm like living in between two cities right now, so it's still always up in the air. All right, let me turn it off because it looks like it's browning and we're almost done. Folks, we're about to have chicken Francese and it's going to be amazing. Why? Well, because I made it. How's Harrison? Harrison's great. Harrison makes me feel so dumb sometimes because he's so smart. And he doesn't even intentionally do it. I'm just always like listening to him speak. I'm like, dude, you know so much. No, Harrison's a really nice guy. He was actually one of the reasons why I got the job for the hosting job for the American Journal was because Harrison reached out to Alex and spoke to him and recommended me getting the gig. So they've done an incredible job and they are all amazing. It's actually some of the best people I ever worked with, to be blunt. Even when you work in the corporate media, they're not as amazing as they are with when it comes to media. When it comes to being colleagues, they're awesome people. 1500 is asking me about Graham Allen. Yeah, I was actually just texting Graham. I'm going to start doing more streams and stuff. And so we are going to connect later as well. Rob Dew is awesome. Such a cool guy. Knows so much. And he's just so freaking chill. So I love Rob as well. Hi, Juan. Thank you. Love you guys. Love everyone. Thanks for jumping on the stream with me today, guys. We are making chicken Francese if you're just joining me. A lot happening here, mainly I just dropped the Cards of Humanity game all over the floor. The fire alarms almost went off. Well, they did go off. They did go off. Can't even about that. And I've been up and I've been at it. This is like I woke up for our show. I usually start at 4 a.m. every day, and so we've been cranking since 4. So bear with me, barely getting by. But I figured I haven't done a stream in a while, and here I am running my mouth all the time on X, telling people, "Oh, I could cook," and I don't show you guys any proof. But I can cook, and I just finished making chicken Francese. Now, normally I'd put white wine in it, but I didn't remember to get white wine, so there's no white wine in chicken Francese sauce. But normally it's like a butter. It's a little bit of lemon juice, freshly squeezed. It's quite simple. Sometimes some cornstarch too, but we don't have that because this is an Airbnb. Texas Storm, hey, thank you. Love you guys back. I appreciate you jumping on with me today. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how to multitask and do both streaming and do this. Okay, look, it looks like the chicken's done. This is the moment you've all been waiting for. Hopefully I don't F this up, but you never know. All right, so let's put this down. It looks beautiful. 10 out of 10, folks. How do I show you guys this? I guess I would have to go on here. Let me take a picture. Also, fun fact, there's anyone who lives in Texas, I didn't know this until now. There's allergy season every freaking month. I've been here for almost a year, and every single month I'm sneezing nonstop. So not ideal. Not ideal. Okay, trying to figure out how I'm going to take this and then show you guys what we just finished making. But I guess I could just pick up the camera and just do it myself. Let me see. Make sure. I don't know. No, these aren't approved yet for the gram. Okay, hold on. Let me show you. Ta-da! That's a finished product. I got to get some assistance here, but that is the chicken Francese, folks. It looks amazing. And I just made a mess. So we'll clean it up later. But that is how you make chicken Francese on the fly, folks. Quite impressive, I must say. But that's because I'm biased. And I'm trying to multitask right now as we go through all of this. And then I'll take a bite, but then I'm going to have to hang up on the stream because I have always said how cringe it is when people eat on camera. That's always been my standard. And so I can't do that to you guys. Let me see. Is it better? I'm trying to give you guys, because the signal in this place is so bad. So I'm trying to figure out how do I actually put on this side more lighting? How do I show you? All right, I'm gonna have to get a legit setup for all of this. But see, we're almost ready. Okay, folks, let's turn off the light. All right, let's get a plate. Let's hope for the best. While being prepared for the worst. No, I'm kidding, it's gonna be amazing. All right, if you have any questions, drop them in the chat. You guys have a couple more minutes with me before I take off to completely eat all of this, because I'm definitely not gonna eat all of this, but it's been a long day. Okay, put a little sprinkle of salt on the top. I know this isn't probably how normal live streamers do their cooking stuff, but I'll figure it out when I get back to my place. Look at this masterpiece. I'll take a picture. But yeah, I'll post a picture on X. All right, let's try it. It might be a little hot though. So let's see. I don't remember which one this was. I don't remember if this was the egg wash before or after. Dang it. Yeah, I messed that one up. So I guess I'll just try. I'll have to make it again to figure out which one is best. A knows I did sprinkle a little bit of truffle salt on here. There's literally truffle in everything I eat. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. No one does it better. I'm a little biased. Folks, I'm going to figure out how to do this a little bit better, more efficiently. Obviously, this is the first time I've cooked on the stream. But I mean, it's a good first start. Salt, I did put black pepper on it already before we cooked it up. So it's got some black pepper. I'll post a couple of photos online so you guys can see this for yourself, but I mean, I think it came out pretty good. The lighting in here just sucks, but you can see my shadow. Okay, normally I wouldn't have a whole setup. Can make it real good. But yeah. So folks, super simple. And I didn't burn the house down. Make chicken Francese on your own. I'm telling you, it's the best. One of the top dishes you could make. All right, I'm going to go eat. I got to prep for tomorrow. If you have any suggestions as to what stories we should cover tomorrow, send them in my way. Let me know what you guys are thinking. In the meantime, though, head on over, independentnewsroom.com. It's a free platform, just me. I run it myself. And I put up stories that I've been working on, exclusives. They go straight there first. It's free again. So sign up, head on over, independentnewsroom.com. Do just that. All right, it's back to the grind. I got to eat up and then think about what I'm going to do for tomorrow's show. We've been planning, obviously, but a lot going on there. Thank you, Something, for dropping the link in there. Loomer Fan Club. Love you guys. Ed, thank you again. Salt, A, everyone, Larry, everyone who's talking right now. I appreciate you. Love you all. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for bearing with me in this half-ass live stream. We appreciate it. Love you all. I'll see you tomorrow morning on the American Journal InfoWars, 9 a.m. Eastern Time.